So, basically, we do still have some regular planter maintenance things to do. So obviously, we gotta check our opener disc. If you guys know how to do that, skip ahead, but I learned this. Basically, you take a business card or something, you shove it to where that kind of stops it, and then you put this on the other side to where it kind of stops. So that's going to be where the dirt kind of gets pinched. And then you take that and see kind of where right at that 2-inch-ish mark. That's kind of where you want to be, from what I understand. So we should be good. I'll just do that again. Obviously we didn't do a whole lot of acreage, you know, just a couple hundred last year, so we should be all right. And then basically we're just gonna check the 2x2, make sure these discs are tight to that but not crazy, and make sure everything's still spinning. And yeah, and then we'll be set here. We'll probably get our gauge wheels back on, make sure they're adjusted, and we'll show you those when we get those on. So got most all the gauge wheels basically reset. What we're looking to do is set these so that they just kind of, I don't want to say rub on the, but like they're just, you know, they're tight, so like you're not going to get mud through, and so like just about there. Most of these other ones are just about set. You know, it's like kind of barely rubbing, but just enough. Some of the wheels do have some spots, so for the most part that's kind of what I believe, you know, from what I've gathered. You know, you want it to be tight but not super tight, and you adjust that by, you loosen this bolt. This is a 15/16, and then this outer part here is threaded. So basically I just take pliers, and you can see that move in or out to bring the gauge wheel in or out. So basically that's what we do, and you just have to kind of keep in mind this bolt's not tight, so a lot of times it's not all the way. It kind of pulls in a little bit at the end, so I kind of like to get it, I'll give it a little spin, so like I'll pull that one, and actually, you know, going to the right actually brings it out. So you want to bring it in, you want to loosen it, and then get it to where it's kind of about right. That was probably a little tight, so I'll pull it out a little bit. So yeah, that's about right, and then I'll just get it about tightened. And sometimes it does kind of kick out a little bit, so it's kind of a playing game getting these set. But example A, they just don't sit, you know, obviously when they're tight they don't sit 100%. There's some bird crap on that. It's kind of annoying. We gotta get rid of the birds. If you guys have any recommendations on how to get rid of birds, drop in the comments. I was kind of thinking maybe we should get like a Maine Coon or like something, but they seem lazy, so you know, we'll see. Welcome back, everybody. I know it's been a minute. It is now March 4th, so is it the May the 4th be with you? No, it's not May.
It's May.
Lol. I just thought but
I got that earlier too, and I was like, wait, it's not May.
But anyways, here we are with the planter. We're almost done. I know I haven't done much videoing on the electrical, but it's just been kind of a process, to say the least. So as you can know, we got our 2 Sentinels set up with our pump towers, and we got the wiring, we got the power cord ran for this other pump tower. I got it ran there and then like down under. The biggest thing is I've been trying to protect the wiring, so like we don't have loops that are gonna catch you know, branches on the side or or anything. So I've tried to keep it all, you know, like I moved this up here, you know, on the main frame, where, you know, the first thing that's gonna hit is like the metal or something else. So that's kind of something I've been trying to keep in mind. Obviously they're wearing fields. I mean, they're open, there's gonna be junk everywhere. So yeah, just kind of try to protect things as much as possible. I didn't really know better for that Sentinel, so that one is kind of out there, but it should be good. But anyways, we got we went on the 2x2. We put a lock washer on the one side because I've had that wiggle loose the nut, and then you get the 2x2 way out. It's not tight to the disc, so it gets crap in there, and then then it starts dragging crap out the back, and then it kind of like, the fertilizer doesn't go in the soil, it's kind of dragging on that stuff. So just not as pretty. So we got that set, and yeah, we got all our lights. So basically we got a 12-row light kit. We have 8 of them set up right now. As you know, we got these ones here, and then the ones up on the main frame that kind of light up the row cleaners. So those are set up there, and basically we got them wired in to the light plug. So basically there was an empty plug in here, and the one plug, the top right here, we're looking at from this way, was open, and on the tractor is connected to when you turn on the work lights. It actually turns on. It gives you power, so it's not continuous power. It's only when the work lights are on. That's perfect for these lights. So when we're going down the road, you know, we have our flashers and stuff, and not the underglow. But when we're not going, oh my, the sun is bright. It's a nice day. But when we're not, or when we're in the field with the work lights on, we can turn them on. So that I wired in. That wiring harness comes back here. And if you look at this rat's nest, this was the harness that was main, and then you can see over here, I tried to loom everything, you know, get it as well protected as I can, but I wired in, you see that Y off of that. I got that. Get it opened up here. Just the white and black. Yeah, it's just the white and black cord in there. And then just all the rows. Brought them over, kind of kept them a little tight, and got them set there. So we just gotta cut these zip ties, and then we'll be set with this. We do have 4 open ports. I might, because it is a 12 row and we currently have 8 lights on. I don't know where else to put the lights. I was thinking of putting some like on the tank, you know, to shine up in the tank to see, but it's kind of not ideal, I guess. You know, they're not like reverse, you know, they're set to be on the front and not like backwards, but maybe if I get a plate here and hold it there or something, but I think for now we'll just run it without the 2. Maybe I'll tape up the ends that are the 4 to that wire harness, but yeah, we'll see. But it's just about set, almost done. We got to get the what is it, 2 harness. We got to get the ISOBUS Y, so we have to run one more ISOBUS cord from here to the tractor for the liquid control modules for the pumps, and for that we basically we have a Y coming and a ISOBUS extender or extension cord that will Y back here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap this one up and bring this plug like back here, and then we can Y in here and have one, you know, ISOBUS cord going forward versus having 2 and then Y up there. Then we can just kind of wrap that up, keep the mess, I guess, you know, back here, kind of out of the way, a little more protected, you know, above the frame here. I kind of like in here, it's kind of a nice little ideal, you know, kind of protected spot. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at on that. It's been quite fun working around all this fun stuff and trying to get the wiring set. It was almost, I almost think we should have done the electrical first and got the wiring set, but the plumbing would have been annoying to do anyways. Oh, and also for the cameras, so we got the two cameras here. We got this one to see kind of the back, how if we're getting muddy building up, you know, if the ground's too wet, and up front here to see kind of, that'd be the view, see kind of how the trash is clearing, if we gotta, you know, put more down pressure, less. We don't have air, so I can't do it from the cab, which would be nice, but we have the pins, so basically once we get that kind of set right, that should be good. So anyways, that's why, oh, so that is wired in to the accessory power off of the ISOBUS harness. As you can see here, this was a available plug. This is the mod power, you can see there. Plug from the original seed, you know, John Deere wire harness for the seed sensor. So that has power when the monitor is on. Monitor the Aguirre system. So you can see up in here, I might be able to get it. So basically, if we have the main monitor, that will have our prescriptions and everything. Well, I guess not prescriptions per se, but our auto steer and the, I'm blanking on the fertilizer. So that'll have the pump control, you know, our different rates and all of that, keep track of all that. So as you can see, this just turned on. So I should.
All right, we're gonna see how these lights look in the dark. Let's see.
That looks sick.
That is pretty cool. You can see everything. Look at that. Wow.
See, John Deere on their new planters, I'm pretty sure, have the light package on there. So it is not just for looks. It is an actual beneficial upgrade.
Yeah, unless you had gotten the green ones.
Exactly. That's why I got the one of these.
Wow.
Right? Isn't that like... You don't even got to go night vision on the camera.
No, no night vision. I guess it was kind of worth it. It looks so weird to not have the planter in here. It's been in here for so long. Oh, he's stopping. Why'd you stop? It's doing something. What's wrong?
Disengage the drive.
Oh, he didn't disengage the drive.
Spin. You don't need it to spin.
Right.
I'm excited. We're gonna plant some beans next week.
Oh yeah, wait. It does look really cool. But also, looks so empty in here now. But I've got to sweep up. Alex is gonna bring that down to the shed, unhook it, and then we're gonna get the 115 in here so we can service that up tomorrow. And it's the end of our projects. Oh, except I have to fix the golf cart. That's been a long waited project since we had the planter in here for so long. So I'm gonna hopefully get the golf cart fixed here soon too.